Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm represent my group from class RS113D. And first, I will introduce my group for our report Sta108. First, myself, Muhammad Nazrul Hakim bin Rosmadi, with number metric 2021624424. Next, our next group is Muhammad Islamuddin bin Abdul Rashid with number metric 2021832018. Next, we have Muhammad Amirul Haziq bin Mat Nizam with number metric 2021827712. And lastly, we have Zakir Ehsan bin Zakir Hussein with number metric 2021812242. Hi, so we go through to introduction. So, what we talking about? Descriptive statistics involve data gathering, organization, summary, and presentation, characterizing fundamental characteristics of research data. It helps simplify large volume of data by describing sample and measurement. Correlation is statistical approach to detect linear relationship between variables, while regression analysis is a technique used to derive equation related to two variables. Person-product moment correlation coefficient and spearman strength correlation coefficient are commonly used. Correlation and regression have three primary applications: testing hypotheses about causes, effect relationship, determining association between variables, and estimating the value of one variable corresponding to another.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zakir Ehsan bin Zakir Hussein. I'm from class RAS 1134D. My matric number is 2021812242. So this is the objective for this slide. The first is to analyze the data descriptive statistics using SPSS, and the next is to analyze the data correlation and regression using SPSS. Okay, for methodology for this topic, we have two methodology. The first is graphical technique and the next is numerical technique. Okay, for graphical technique, graphical approach, also known as a graphical method, is a technique used in quantitative statistical computations to assess data and provide information that quantitative computations may not provide. It is crucial in exploratory data analysis. And the next is numerical technique. For numerical technique, divide to two formula which are for descriptive statistics and correlation and regression. Both two work included in this project to achieve the objective.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amirul Haziq bin Mat Nizam. So next we go through result and interpretation. So as you can see here, this is our first data set, and the data show the link between 58 days of standard Malaysian rubber 20 production in 2019 and the price of SMR 20 in cent per kilogram produced by rubber industry. So this is our first data set, secondary data to make this our assignment. So next we go through the descriptive analysis. So first we do some of calculation, which is there are 5 calculation we do, which is mean, median, mode, first quartile, and the third quartile. Okay, first we go through the mean. So mean is the sum of all values divided by the number of observation, which is we write in n. So mean in this analysis, the average price of standard Malaysia rubber 20 for 58 days is 566.41 cent per kilo. So this is for mean in this record, and the second one is median. So median is the middle number if there is an odd number of data in the array, while if is an even number in the data, so the median is the average of two middle number. So in this calculation, the median we got half of standard Malaysia rubber produced, the price is more than 566.0 cent per kilo, and the other price is less than 566 cent per kilo. And the next one we go through mode. So what is mode? mode is the value then the most frequently in the data. So in this data, the standard measurable for SMR20, the price is 537 cents per kilo. And the next is first quartile. So first quartile is a value of 25% of the observation are lower than 75% in the data set. So in this data, 25%, um, so in this data, 25% is less than 545 cent per kilo and 75% is greater than 545.5 cent per kilo. So this is for the first quartile. And the last one is the third quartile. So third quartile is a value of 75% of the observation are lower than 25% in a data. So in this data, so we got 75% are less than 590.30 cent per kilo, and 25% of SMR20 are greater than 590.13 ringgit per cent per kilogram. So this is our descriptive analysis for SMR20.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Islam Munjib bin Abdul Rashid. So right now I will tell you about the correlation and regression analysis for the model summary for the data set 2 data description. The following data shows the price, RM and screen sizes in inches of the top 10 iPhone models. So we got the data is for the model, constant and sizing. For the model, and standardized coefficient B, standard error, standardized coefficient beta. For the constant, negative 3109.272. For the sizing is the 1192.576. So for the standard error is 1813.258, and for the sizing is the 325 and 253. For the next slide is we identify the independent and dependent variable. Independent variable is for the size inches, and the dependent variable is the price in RM. So we got here for the data is sizing vs price. For example is for the sizing 5.5, we got the price for 2,500 ringgit and 3,500 ringgit. So the next step is to explain the value of the coefficient of determination and interpret the result. Coefficient of determination R2 equals 0.627, 62.7% of the total variation in price RM of iPhone can be explained by size or inches. Next step is the state the production product moment correlation coefficient. Interpret the value obtained. Production product moment correlation coefficient R equal to 0.792. There is a strong positive correlation between the sizes, inches, and the price of iPhone. For the next step is the state the estimate regression line. The formula is y equal a plus bs, or we got here is the y equals 3 negative 3 109.272 plus 1192.576s. For the last step is to interpret the value of the slope and intercept of the regression line obtained in for every 1 unit increase in sizing inches. The price of iPhone RM will increase by 1192.576.
We can conclude with SPSS, the information can be managed very effectively as the information analysis become very simple and quickly. This is because SPSS understand the case and variable very easily. The manual effort are greatly reduced. Next, the output of the information analysis is kept separated from the information or data itself. Lastly, SPSS has much better alternative for screening and cleansing data than other software. It has a variety of model, charts, and technique for performing various type of analysis. Thank you very much.